your way. Work on the stand. I'm kind of interested here. I was a drill sergeant for 3 years. I can manage a 30 room. I don't want that microphone because I want you to feel my passion. I'm really, really, really fired up for you. So before I tell you about myself, so that you can understand that I have the capabilities of doing what I promise you, I want you to know that the #1 thing that I'm going to do for you is in that first year that you elect me, there isn't going to be another person on this earth that doesn't know that first we're the most important country in the world. And we're proud to be Americans. So I'm not an extremist. I know I get fired up. I don't like anything to the left of the Constitution. I don't like anything to the right of the Constitution. We don't have time and place for that. The time and place is to come back here to our families. That's what the Constitution provides for us. Family values. My name is Tony Laszacs, and I don't want your vote unless I earn your vote. I will guard your trust, and you won't have faith in me. You have faith in God, because that's what made our country. If you don't have faith in God, I'll inspire you. Now, I'm not going to preach when I'm a senator, when I'm representing you. I'm just going to emulate American values, more importantly, Missouri values. When you got people that you're voting on because they got money, they can make television commercials, they can get out there and inspire big business and pack money, Missouri hurts. We get squeezed by that. And you have to understand that. But most importantly, you're already Republicans. You already see that. Every single time our country went in the dirt, Republican, core Republican, true conservative Republican views brought us out of the hole. The only reason I'm running is for my love for my country, my love for God, to serve those soldiers that are serving us, and to show them that we love America. It's time that we all stand up and let our neighbors and friends know this is what we're going to do. We're going to be proud to be Americans. At the end of my 6 years, not only will you be able to stand up and say, I'm proud to be American, you're going to say, I'm proud I voted for Tony Laszacs. Nobody else served us like he did. When I said that I was going to run for Senate, I said to my kids, I'm going to build a legacy for you and for this country. That's what we're missing out on. Somebody to stand up and say, I'm building a legacy. And the only way I can do that for you is to step 2 steps backwards and invite you to take 1 step forward with me. When you take 1 step forward with me, you're going towards the Constitution. The Constitution was built by families for families. It doesn't say what the government's going to do for you. It says what you can do for your country. Let's go back to those days. Remember those glory days? Those were Democrat days. Why? Because they fought their mouths. But the American people and the Republicans stood up and made it happen. And we came out of the holes. That's what we need. I got my platform. You'll see it. It's important because I'm conservative. And that's what's going to bring us out of the hole. Now, I'm going to stand here and tell you something that might shock you. If somebody's going to be a duck in a row and going to follow some people that don't stand up and say they're proud to be an American, they need to tell them to resign. They need to replace them. That's what we need now. You want Americans to be inspired? You want Americans to go back to work? You can drop the taxes. You can do all the historical things that I'm going to do for you because that's what we're going to do. The #1 way is to inspire them. Tell them, I'm proud to be an American. And I don't want to be anywhere else. I got stamped on my heart when I was born. Made in America. It needs to mean something again in this world. We're the most powerful nation in the world, and that's because people know we can defend ourselves. Now, I like to say, I'm very simple. I'm very conservative. Can't do it without you. I can't battle those millions of dollars. All the other fine candidates that are come behind me, they can't battle that. We need that to go away. We need the people to come back. The Constitution brings the people back. Now, I have a big family. They're all over the world because all my family was in the military. That's not where I get my passion from. I get my passion from my watchwords, and I'll leave you with this. When I'm serving you, I sacrifice some of my liberties. I'll sacrifice a lot of my liberties because my family ain't coming with me to protect all of your freedoms. That's the difference between what we have in Washington now, 50% of the people, and what I want to bring you. So if you're going to replace somebody, ask them what their vision is. Ask them what purpose, direction, and motivation are they going to provide to you. Thank you very much. My name is Tony Laszacs. I hope to talk to each and every one of you before.
Our next speaker will be done. Oh.
What's your question?
Yes, ma'am.
No? Okay, ask me later.
Our next speaker will be Don Luchetta for Ward